In a jaw-dropping courtroom drama that has sent shockwaves across the nation, an unexpected twist has turned an ordinary trial into an explosive headline-grabbing scandal. A high-stakes embezzlement case took a stunning turn when it was revealed that the presiding judge has a deep personal connection to the defendant, a long-lost childhood friend. What started as a routine legal proceeding has spiraled into a gripping saga of justice, ethics, and buried secrets. From the moment the trial began, the atmosphere was electric. Media outlets swarmed the courthouse, eager to cover the high-profile case of Mark Thompson, a prominent businessman accused of embezzling millions from his own company. With a relentless prosecutor determined to bring him down and a defense attorney famed for their courtroom theatrics, the stage was set for a fierce battle. But the biggest shock of all came when Judge Emily Carter, known for her unwavering integrity, locked eyes with the defendant, and instantly recognized him. The once-forgotten memories of their childhood friendship came rushing back, leaving both visibly shaken. The revelation stunned the courtroom and ignited a media frenzy, with questions swirling about whether justice could truly be served. The news of their past connection spread like wildfire, with social media exploding in debates over the judge's impartiality. Could Emily Carter, torn between nostalgia and duty, fairly preside over the case? Calls for her recusal flooded in, with some arguing that her integrity was at stake, while others insisted she was the best person for the job. In a dramatic twist, Carter made the controversial decision to stay on the case, vowing to uphold justice without bias. But as the trial unfolded, tensions mounted. Each new piece of evidence forced her to confront the stark contrast between the Mark she once knew and the man accused of orchestrating a massive financial fraud. Testimony after testimony painted a murky picture of betrayal and deceit. A former employee delivered a bombshell revelation, detailing how Mark allegedly funneled company funds into personal accounts. Meanwhile, a character witness swore by his integrity, claiming the accusations were nothing more than a smear campaign. The emotional turmoil on Judge Carter's face was impossible to miss as conflicting narratives unraveled before her. Was Mark the innocent childhood friend she remembered, or had greed transformed him into a criminal mastermind? Behind closed doors, Judge Carter faced mounting pressure from her colleagues, the media, and the public. Legal experts weighed in on national television, with some defending her decision to stay on, while others claimed her involvement jeopardized the credibility of the entire judicial system. Friends and family added to the complexity, with some urging her to step down and others reminding her of her duty to see the case through. Emily found herself caught in a storm of emotions, torn between personal loyalty and professional responsibility. As the trial neared its climax, a crucial piece of evidence surfaced, a set of financial records that pointed directly to Mark's involvement in the embezzlement scheme. The defense scrambled to discredit the evidence, arguing that it had been tampered with. Meanwhile, the prosecution pressed hard, sensing victory within their grasp. In a heart-wrenching moment, Mark took the stand. His testimony was filled with emotion as he tried to explain his actions, claiming he had been manipulated by business partners and never intended to commit fraud. His words struck a chord with many in the audience, but would it be enough to sway the jury? After days of heated arguments and nail-biting deliberations, the jury delivered a verdict that sent shockwaves through the courtroom: guilty. As Judge Carter read the verdict aloud, her voice cracked with emotion. Mark Thompson was convicted of embezzlement and fraud, his once bright future now in ruins. The courtroom erupted. Some cheered, praising the justice system for holding the powerful accountable. Others condemned Carter, accusing her of betraying a friend. The scandal dominated news cycles, with headlines screaming of betrayal, ethics, and the collision of past and present. The aftermath of the trial left both Emily Carter and Mark Thompson reeling. Public opinion was fiercely divided. Was the judge a hero for standing firm in her duty, or had she been too close to the case to make an impartial decision? Calls for her resignation echoed through social media, while Mark faced an uncertain future, his reputation in tatters. Meanwhile, the case sparked a nationwide conversation about ethics in the justice system. Could personal relationships ever truly be set aside in the pursuit of justice? For Judge Carter, the trial took an immense personal toll. Struggling to reconcile her emotions, she questioned whether she had made the right choice in not recusing herself. Late-night news pundits dissected her every decision, and whispers of political ramifications began to surface. Mark, now facing prison time, wrote an emotional letter to Emily, apologizing for putting her in such a difficult position. His letter, leaked to the press, further fueled the public's fascination with the case and sparked debates over whether redemption was possible. What comes next? As the dust settled, Emily Carter was faced with a crucial decision about her future. Would she continue to serve as a judge, or would she step away from the bench to rebuild her tarnished reputation? Meanwhile, Mark's legal team prepared to file an appeal, citing the judge's personal connection as grounds for a mistrial. The community remained divided, with passionate voices on both sides weighing in on whether justice had truly been served. This courtroom saga is far from over. As the dust settles, one thing is clear. The intertwining of friendship and justice is more complex than anyone could have imagined. What are your thoughts on this shocking case? Should Judge Carter have stepped down? Was justice truly served? Share your opinions in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more breaking stories that keep you at the edge of your seat.